Cloud. Perfect. And without further ado, I want to introduce the man, the king, the coach himself, Mr. John Tsai, or man. Let's do this 90-day plan, please.
All right. Hey, welcome, guys. Hey, these 90 days are going to be no joke. No joke. And it's going to be as intense as a heart attack. And if you just had a heart attack, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive. But here's the thing. Whatever goals that you declared, your first 90 days are going to be the most crucial. The most crucial. Because if you set the tone for the year in the first 90 days, you are going to win big. Who wants to win big? Put out their hand. Okay, on Zoom, put up your Zoom hand. Okay? So, yeah, this is useful right here. So I want to just kind of restate this. Yeah. So right now, if you have a notepad in front of you guys, just write down what your recap was for 2025. What your recap was. How much income earned, write that down. I'm going to go really fast because I want Axel to have an opportunity to give you guys something, but I want to get you guys set up. Okay. So recap, pretty simple. Income earned, number of transactions, number of listings taken. Okay. Number of listings sold, and number of buyer sales. That's all you need. It's all you need. Just keep it simple for now, okay? And how many total contacts, if you know your total contacts, if you know your total contacts, then you can calculate everything, what I just wrote down, right? Income earned. If I earned $200,000 last year, and I made a total of 4,000 contacts. What is that by math? What's the dollar per contact? 200,000 divided by 4,000. What is that?
Divided by 4,000?
Yeah.
That is 50.
50. 50 contacts. Sorry. One contact equals $50.
Wow.
That's exciting, yes or no? Every time you hear a no, you're going to be like, cha-ching. I'm reverting back to my teenage voice. I'm sorry. Okay? So you need to know the recap. Now it gets exciting because let's just say you did 4,000 contacts and you took 20 listings. How many is that contacts per listings taken?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
20 contacts?
Yeah. 20 listings and 4,000 contacts.
That's 800,000. No, sorry. Divided that back. Got it. 20 listings, 4,000 contacts. That's 20. That's 0.05. Doesn't make sense.
No, that doesn't make sense. Sorry. 4,000 contacts and you took 20 listings. 200 contacts per listing taken. Right? Abraj is on this call right now. He was very clear how many contacts per listings taken, how many contacts per deal. It came out to like 47 contacts per deal, right, Abraj? Yeah, something like that. Crazy. So this year, okay, Abraj wants 40 deals. 40 deals. What's 40 based on his ratios times 47? 40 times 47, what is it? 1880. 1,880 contacts this year for Abraj. That's all you need. And divided by 200 days, what is that? 9.4. 9.4 contacts per day. That's all Abraj needs. And if he doesn't fall down on every day on his contacts, he's going to win. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, so guys, take out your notebooks and make sure you write down what your recap was, 2025. Income earned, number of transactions, listings taken, listings sold, and buyer sales. And then total number of contacts. Let's keep it simple. Nice shirt, Ben. All right. And guys, these first 90 days are going to be crucial because it's momentum building days. It's like a plane going up, right? You need a lot of fuel to burn so you can get in the air. Once you're in the air, then you can start to cruise a little bit. But right now, we're starting to get off the ground for 2026. If you didn't have a good 2025, here's your opportunity to start fresh. If you have a great 2025, here's your opportunity to stack upon it. My voice cracked again. What the hell? All right. So here are the non-negotiables. Non-negotiables every single day. Skill development and role play every single day. We give you 5 calls per week. Only about 30 people come every single day. That's okay, but I want you to have 3 to 5 role play partners. 3 to 5 role play partners every single week. Skill development and role play, non-negotiable.
Can you tell us why is it important to have few other role play partners or many?
Because you need different personalities. If you're always role playing with a certain personality, you're only going to be doing business with that type of people, right? So I always have 5, so I cover all 4 personalities. Driver personality, expressive personality, analytical personality, and amiable personality. You need at least 4 because if you only can do business with one group of people, you're missing out on 75% of the business that's available out there. I used to be very scared of driver people. Then I worked on role playing with drivers, right? Every single day until I got really used to people yelling at me because drivers love to yell at you. Why are you calling me? None of your business. Oh, I started to love that, right? So skill development and role play and personality types. You got to get good with that and learn your versatility. Second non-negotiable for the first 90 days is your mindset work. I talk about this all the time. Get quiet every single day. Right in the morning, don't scroll. I stopped scrolling. If I've been sending you reels for the past year, 2 years, I've stopped sending you reels. It's brain melting. It's mental masturbation. I'm sorry. It just is. It's going to melt your brain. Good or bad. Good or bad, those reels are melting your brain. Watch my reels though. Thank you. And follow me on social media, okay? Because I help you get to a higher level of production. Okay, get quiet in your mind first thing in the morning, right? Meditate or just sitting quiet, or for those of you who are religious, pray. Second is start to do your affirmations. Hey, today's the best day of my life. Today, I'm going to make it happen. What do we tell ourselves most of the time when we wake up? Share. We yell it out. What do you tell yourself when you wake up first and foremost? Fuck. There you go. Fuck. Right? How about I'm going to fucking do it today? How about today's the fucking greatest day of my life? How about I'm the best? What are you saying to yourself on a daily basis? So affirmations. Next is visualization. Today, I woke up with 3 words in my head as I was getting quiet, okay? Inspiration, intention, and identity. Inspiration comes from being quiet in your mind. Ideas just come. Just try it. If you just sit in the quiet for 15, 20 minutes, right? Someone just stopped my video. Ooh, that's scary. Someone stopped my video. Someone stopped my video. Oh, there you go. Okay. So inspiration leads to intention. Intention is a goal. A goal. What's your goal? So from inspiration and an idea of what I want to do this year into a goal with a deadline. What's my intention? Because you intend on doing something, you're going to start to attract what you want. But most of the time, we are unintentionally attracting the stuff that we don't want. Isn't that true? When you say fuck, Next thing you know, you're attracting crap that you don't want. So you need to switch that around real quick. So inspiration into intention. What is my intention for the day, for the week, for the month? And for the first 90 days, what's my intention? And then the last one is identity. Identity is super important. Who do I have to become to deserve my goals this year? Who do you have to become to deserve your goals this year, Sanas? Me. Okay. So who do you, yeah, become you. But what I'm saying is be, do, have. The identity. A lot of people win the lottery. What happens in the next year? What happens? They lose it all because they don't have the identity of becoming a millionaire. They haven't earned it. It's right up here. So who you need to become is first and foremost declare that. My identity is I'm a great listing agent. My identity is I'm a great agent attractor. My identity is I am someone who earns $1 million easily and effortlessly every single year. Who do you declare to be? And then you will do everything that's according to your being choice and your identity. Does that make sense? Read the book, Psycho-Cybernetics. Psycho-Cybernetics. Then the last piece of that is be, do, have, right? Be is identity. Do is doing what's consistent with my identity choice. And last is having the things that that person that I chose has, which is being a millionaire. What is that? What is that for you? So who do you choose to become? So every single day I wake up, I quiet my mind, I do my affirmations, I visualize who I'm becoming, right? And the next is go out and exercise, get your body moving every single day. This is part of mindset work, non-negotiable, right? I do about an hour and a half. I don't know about you. And then you come back, when we read, we put good stuff into our heads every single day. I read, not just audibles, 10 pages of a physical book. Read. Put good stuff into your head, and last but not least, journal. Journal all the thoughts out of your head. Out of your head, journal. This is what we call the savers. I talk about this all the time. The camera stopped again. I'm not sure why. Okay, so that's a non-negotiable. Savers: silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. The next non-negotiable for the first 90 days. What do you think that is? What I always talk about. Prospecting, the P word. Nobody likes PP. Okay, I love PP. PP made me a lot of money. For people who are just joining this call, it's prospect. Get your mind outside the gutter. All right. So prospecting, we already determined that Abaraj has to have 1,880 contacts this year to make his 40 deal goal. What is it for you? So for people who don't belong to our List More, Close More community or the Align group, test this out for yourself. Put in the ChatGPT every single day as your accountability partner, okay? Input your numbers every single day, and here's what we do, okay? Number of contacts, and everybody is starting to declare contacts, and for the List More, Close More, and the Align group communities, come on in. Don't tippy-toe, Michael. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. He's like, can I come in? Can I come in? This is how we enter into 2026. Can I come in? Can I come in? No, I'm coming in. That's what I tell my wife. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, guys, you need to be strong. You need to just, you know what, dominate this year. Don't be scared of 2026. If you had a shit year 2025, here's your opportunity to get violent on 2026. Make it your bitch. Make it your bitch, guys. I'm serious. Make her your bitch. All right. Non-negotiable is prospecting, right? So how many contacts do I need to do every single day? We've already determined for Aberaj, it's only 10 contacts every single day. Then he's going to hit his goal of 40. Isn't that exciting? So put into ChatGPT every single day, number of contacts. Guys, reach outs are not contacts. Reach outs are simple dials or text messages out. Unless you're having a back and forth conversation with a prospect, that's not a contact. That's a reach out. Now, what I did say, I want to clarify this for you and make it a lot easier for you to do your contacts is call your past clients, Zach, and leave a voicemail that counts as a contact. Zach Fleming, do you do that? Yeah, good. Good. Does that make it easier for you all to just leave messages for people that you know you, like you, trust you? Can you do that a lot more, Ada? Yeah, do it. And today I role play with Artie. He came on the call, on the role play call, and he said, hey, just want to wish you happy New Year. And I'm wondering if you have any plans for real estate in 2026. You went right into it. I want to ask you for business right off the bat. Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm not doing anything right now. Okay, I can also help your family and friends. So I'm wondering who else you know, family and friends, that I can help. He got that out of the way in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. It's so simple. But we tell ourselves, I don't want to beg for business. Well, guess what? We're begging for business every single day. Either you're begging for business from people that you don't know, or you're begging for business from people that you know. Is that fair? Non-negotiable prospecting, but know your numbers. So input it into ChatGPT. How many contacts, how many listings appointments set, how many listings taken, how many buyer sales. Every single day, after 90 days, after this 90-day run, guys, you're going to know exactly how many people you'll need to talk to get one appointment, how many people you'll need to talk to get one listing, how many people you need to talk to do a deal. Who wants to make their business duplicatable and predictable? Put up their hands. I want to see each and every one of you put into ChatGPT. So simple. It might vary. I used to pay $1,500 a month to get a numbers analyzer. Now ChatGPT can do it for you like that, okay? So non-negotiable prospecting and tracking your numbers. So you'll know, okay? So I want you guys to chunk it down as well. So write down your total goal right now, your transactions this year. Ada is 30, right? 30 transactions. So what's 30 divided by 4? 7.5. 7.5, right? So you only need to do 7.5 transactions in the first quarter. Is that more manageable? Yes or no? Okay. So then now you'll have to calculate how many total contacts for the first quarter of the year based on what you want. 1,015 contacts, right? And divided by the first quarter of the year, how many days you'll prospect, how many is that per day? Thousand. So guys, hey, don't just stare at me. You guys put it on paper as well. Start to calculate what you need to do. If you know your contacts per deal, now you know, okay, how many contacts do I need for the first quarter? And how many contacts do I need every single day? If I plan to prospect, who was it that's going to, Leo, you're going to prospect 6 days a week? Is that what you said? Yeah. Then he divides it by 6 days a week. Some people, I would recommend that you do 5 a week. 5 a week. 5 to 6, right? Because a lot of times you're prospecting throughout the week and then you're prospecting during your open house or you're door knocking before and after your open house. Okay? So divided by 5 or 6 each and every day. Esther, do you know your contacts per listing taken, contacts per deal? Yeah. 20 per deal? That's amazing. 20 contacts per deal. Hey, it was last year your best year yet? Yeah. Hey, round of applause. Come on. You need to acknowledge yourself. Guys, in Greater Vancouver, I don't know about you all, where you guys are tuning in from. There were 23,000 sales in all of Greater Vancouver, and we have 14,800 realtors. 1.6 transactions per realtor last year. Come on in, Nadish. We were just talking about the time management sector of this whole seminar. Just kidding, just kidding. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. So we're talking about non-negotiables, tracking your numbers, talking to people, okay? Guys, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We don't rise to the level of our potential. We fall to the level of our non-negotiables, our standards. So what is your non-negotiable every single day? Prospecting. You already exercise. Sit in quiet every single day. Do your affirmations every single day. Tell yourself that you can do it every single day. And like Axel, he would advise you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. Cringy a little bit, but I do it. You know what? You gotta love yourself. If you don't love yourself, who else is gonna love you? Your wife don't even love you. Your girlfriend don't even love you. You know what I say to that? He's shaking his head. You're gonna make your wife love you, right? By producing at a high level. Guys, I just read a book, a really great book called, Teddy, if you're here, thank you for the book. Hard times create strong men. And I would say hard times create strong women as well. He said, economically, there's gonna be hard times from 2020 to 2040. So are you excited about that, yes or no? Only one person, okay? But guess what? This is where we create strong people. If it's gonna be tough times, you're gonna get stronger. Axel yesterday said, you know, the market's gonna get better. I think the market's getting better. I'm like, no, it's not. The market's gonna get worse. Interest rates just went up again, right? But guess what? We're gonna be stronger. You are gonna do 20 deals and $200,000 this year, no matter what. No matter what, that's your non-negotiable, right? Yesterday I heard something, or a day before. Write this down. Is the fear of reaching out for business, asking for business, bigger than letting down your family? What's bigger, your fear or your family? Family. So who are you doing it for? And that comes to my next piece is having accountability. Having accountability. And yesterday, Zach brought up these great points. I just love Zach. Zach is my kind of guy. You know? He said, this is all about rejection. And it is. If you hide away from rejection, you're going to hide away from income. Yesterday, he had 31 contacts and he did 3 appointments. Guess what? 28 people told him to fuck off. Yes or yes? How many no's can you get? Because the more no's you get, the more yeses you'll also get. And that's Zach's mindset every single day. And I love that. And there's no way, Zach, if you keep up the 30 contacts every single day, in the first 90 days, you build that momentum, you're going to hit those 30 deals. I promise you. So let me ask you all this question and answer me if you want to share. What's going to stop you from your non-negotiables in the first 90 days? What is going to stop you? Yeah, be honest.
Myself.
Yourself? Yeah? Say more about that because everybody relates to that.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Everybody, have you seen Rocky 3? Rocky's like, oh, I'm tired, Apollo. I'm tired, Apollo. Tomorrow. And Apollo goes, there is no tomorrow. In fact, there isn't tomorrow. All you have is today. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Tomorrow does not exist. Do you see tomorrow right now? Except your hallucination. Does yesterday exist? No. The only thing that you have right now is the present. And that's a gift. So do it. Do it now. Do it fast. Get it done. It's only 30 people every single day. Takes you 3 to 4 hours. What are you doing for the rest of the 21 hours in the day? What are you doing? What? Really? Tell me. Okay, so besides myself, what else is stopping you guys from doing the non-negotiables? Your mindset work, your role play, skill development, and your prospecting, and having accountability. What's going to stop you? What else is going to stop you? Do share. Do share with me. Nothing else, just yourself. Most of you are going to say yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Self-doubt. Can I share with you guys how to get rid of self-doubt? Thanks for affirming that. Okay. Self-belief. Sounds stupid, doesn't it?
Embrace the being out of your comfort zone.
Embrace being out of your comfort zone. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. But I want you guys to do this. In order to build self-belief and get rid of self-doubt, do this. Write down some small promises that you'll make to yourself. And for Nidish, that might be, I'm not going to eat a box of chocolates tonight. Day one of no alcohol. Day one of no alcohol. Day one of no alcohol. It's okay, guys. You can drink. Dry January is not a real thing. It's a myth. Just kidding. All right, so make small promises to yourself, and guess what? Keep it. Keep it. Every single day, just those small promises. And when you start to fulfill the promises to yourself, Nidish, what do you feel about yourself? Better. And you can trust yourself, correct? So what happens when you trust yourself is you believe yourself. And when you believe yourself, that means you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself more, are you getting rid of your self-doubt, yes or no? You cannot have two at the same time in your head, faith and doubt. Fear and gratitude. You can't have the same two things, the different two things at the same time. So when you make yourself believe in yourself, you don't have doubt anymore. I want you to focus on that and making promises to yourself. And what you focus on expands. All right. So let's recap what I just said, okay? The non-negotiables are skills development, mindset work, prospecting. I'm going to keep it real simple, and accountability. Find 4 or 5 accountability partners. Find 4 or 5 role play partners every single day. And the kickoff is going to be like this. And Axel, we're going to do it with you. We're not only going to tell you what to do in the first 90 days, we're going to do it with you. And we already have a WhatsApp chat on a 90-day accountability. Okay. We're going to send the link into the chat box here, and you guys can join the chat. Check in every single day with us. Check in.
There's only 18 people.
No, not ChatGPT. They could do it on their own if they don't. Yeah, we'll send it out in the chat box here. Okay. We're going to do it with you. So the main thing is, in the first 90 days, Nidish, you weren't here for this, 20 transactions, correct? What's 20 divided by 4? 5? Okay. So that's your goal in the first quarter. Do you know how many contacts it takes right now for you to get 1 listing? You already know. You took a listings this year. 50 people, right? 50 contacts per listing taken. 1 listing equals 1 paycheck. So if you take 20 listings this year, there's no way you're not going to hit 20 deals. No way whatsoever. Because a lot of the listings that you take might not be sold, but they'll be made up by buyer sales that will make up the 20. Make sense? Okay. So what's 50 contacts per listing taken times 20? 1,000. That's all you need to do this year. Does that make sense? 1,000 conversations this year. That's it. So in the first 90 days, then 1,000 divided by 4, what is that? 250 in the first quarter. Does that make sense, guys? Am I making sense right now? It's just math. It's just math. And guys, this is all, at the end of the day, it's just a numbers game. How do you remove emotion and drama from your deals, the ups and downs of your income, your mindset issues, is by focusing on the numbers. That's all you got to focus on. 250 in the first quarter. And come into the chat. Report daily. That's all you got to do. Right? And I'm doing it with you. Right? We talk every single day, don't we? Right? I'm your accountability partner. You all have to have an accountability partner. 4 or 5 to be, I think, minimum. Okay? So those are your non-negotiables. Chunk it down to quarters. How many contacts am I going to do in the first quarter? How many listings am I going to take in the first quarter? How many listings sold in the first quarter? How many buyer sales in the first quarter? And how much income? If I'm going to make $200,000 this year, how much do I need to actually make in the first quarter, Nidish? 50,000. 50,000. Now, I would encourage you guys to do this. I actually wanted to say this, is increase everything of what you just wrote down by 25%, your action output. If you want to dominate the first quarter of 2026, when I first started this call, is you need to go full throttle and more. 50% mindset, 50% skills, and 50% action. But you're like, John, that's 150%. Well, yeah. You need to go 150% if you want to win big. Yes or yes? Front load your year. And I promise you, you are going to dominate 2026. So repeat after me. 2026 is my year. On Zoom, please unmute. 2026 is my year.
2026 is my year.
I love it. All right. So now we're going to go some tactical stuff, some AEO stuff, and what you need to watch out for in 2026 in terms of social media and AI. And Axel Ziba, the genius, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Let's go, Axel.
Yeah, I got connected. That's good. You know what? Keep it up. That's fine. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I provided a small presentation for all of you. So let me see if I can do this. Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And here we go. All right. So very briefly, let me introduce myself to the camera again. Let's see if it's going to follow me. There it is. All right. So very briefly, we're going to be talking about the changes that's happening in 2026, and you have to follow the changes, the trends that's happening in order for you to be in front of your audience. Now, on Monday, I asked the Align Group to put in the chat for me, who is your target audience? Why don't we do that in here right now? You know what? Go ahead, put it in the chat. Who is your target audience today, right now? Let's go ahead. I'm going to read some of it. All right, let's see. We have, can we see? First-time buyers, downsizers, TikTok, okay? I love that. Hustlers, young families. These are great. Hustlers between 25 to 40, first-time home buyers. All right, you know what? These are great responses. That means that you know your target audience. That means you have already done your niching down. And that's the scariest thing, and most agents are afraid of. It's a big elephant in the room, and everybody's ignoring it. Unless you have millions of thousands of dollars to spend on advertisement, or go head-to-head with thousands of other agents, you need to niche down. Simply, you have to. And by niching down, I remember we talked about this the other day on Tuesday. Under no circumstances, I'm telling you guys to drop any businesses that comes to you. Go for it. Even if it's in Planet Moon, go for it. But for starting out and gaining business, you need to have a certain audience. Now the changes. Let's talk about the changes. There are 6 changes that we're going to zoom right through because we don't have much of a time. Now, one good news, and that's going to make you completely relieved of the fear of social media, is that it's not about creating more content anymore. So if you were afraid of, oh my God, I got to do too many contents right now, don't be afraid of it. It's all about building for discovery, supporting the AI and workflow, and designing it for a long-term relevance. That means quality, genuinity. That's what is expecting from you. So number one change that's coming to us in the entire social media behavior is the user control feeds are taking over. If you've noticed and if you've been scrolling on your TikTok, on your Instagram, once in a while, maybe after 5 scroll, it will ask you underneath, are you interested in this content or not interested? You came across that, right? So this is new. That means it's asking for your opinion right now. It's forcing you to choose the content that you want to see. So how is that going to affect us in our industry as a real estate agent? If they're watching your video and they're going to say not interested, that's it for you. You're done. So what do you need to do to get that engaged? There is a solution for it. So don't be scared. And these are the 3 things that you can do. Let's go over that. You can take a screenshot if you want to, but these are the recommendations. Number 1, you want to create content that people actually want. So let's go back to that target audience. If you know your target audience, then you know what they want. If they're a first-time home buyer, what do they want? Knowledge. Give it to them. If they're investors, what do they want? Information. Or I would say unicorn. Give it to them. So create, these are the recommendations. I'm not going to go through much of the details on that. Number 2 is focus on consistent engagement, but no viral hits. Number 1 thing that you have to understand, we're not influencers anymore. We're not. We're real estate agents. Even if you post something and you get only 50 likes and 1 share and 3 comments, you know what? Pat yourself on the shoulder because you've approached so many people completely free. So, hey, you're not there to get viral. You need to get engagement. And engagement is what? Making comments, sharing it, and sending it to a friend, per se, and direct messaging you. And you can do the same thing while you're at it. You can do the exact same thing. You can engage with your clients on their social media to get the engagement back. That's exactly what you need to do. Number 3, diversifying your content theme. That's the biggest change that's coming in 2026, and I'm going to highlight this. Up until beginning of December, and Sanaz can say this, I keep repeating myself. The doors are closing into that blueprint that I have gone through, guys, with you guys for past year. And it has. It's done already. So that blueprint was saying that you need to put a content out there, whatever is toward your niche audience or whatever you want to say. Let's say you want to do a luxury and you're posting a content on a luxury property, educational. Last year, we kept saying, you know what? Keep repeating in different format and post it for the AI to recognize it. It's done. No more. You need to have that interest in mind. Remember the interest and not interested? So keep that in mind. Because if you're repeating your content the exact same way, you're making a burden. You're not being interested anymore. Reverse it, diversify it, and repost it. That's what the change is. Now, these are the recommendations that you can do, and some of the topics that they are actually not bad to go for. Educational contents, yes, they are boring, but they're still useful. Why? Because once in a while, you want to put some educational content for the AI purpose of the matter. If you're dealing with the first-time home buyers that I just read in the comments, do some educational videos, but not all the time. Once in a while. Keep it diversified.
Axel, can you give us a proven call to action for us to get more leads off of social media? What is the best call to action in 2026?
One thing that I know it got trending in 2025 and still keep going right now is stories. Stories are heart of your being alive. So if your heart stopped tapping and beating, you're gonna be dead. Stories are that. The way you can get a lead out of it is to ask questions in your stories with a poll. That is never gonna die away, and it's always active. Get the lead on that. Do it today. All right, number two change is long form content is coming back. I know you guys are scared of long format and you're already having a hard time doing a short one for 30-second video on you, but trust me, it's easier now because there's not many you have to do. Just do once, but make it quality. That's what you need to do, quality, not quantity anymore. Just like the 70s fashion that we hate is coming back. Yes, it's coming back. So these are the things that is recommended. Of course, when I talk about long format, the first thing that comes to mind is what? YouTube. That's where people go there to get educated, to see the actual action. People hate reading right now. They rather watch a video. Podcast and long form educational clips, of course. Those are the things that you can benefit from. And number one thing to do is to start experimenting with long form content. If you haven't done it, start doing it. Just turn the camera on and start recording yourself. Just do it. Who cares what the people think? Because if they're putting a negative comment for you, they're not your audience. So screw them. Focus on one idea per video. Do it fun. You don't have to be funny. By fun, you can use B-rolls, you can make it attractive. Or the least you can do is to get a tripod, put your phone in there, and go back and forth in it so there's action in it, instead of being the talking head. Number two is to create serialized content. Now, of course, who doesn't like Netflix series? I'm a big fan. Why? Because there's always a suspension going on. You want to know what's happening next. And that's what exactly people are looking for right now. Create that. Series of content. Educational can be boring. But if you're doing let's say, home tour, make it a series. From certain price point to other certain price point. And of course, at the end, ask for the information to give them a tour in person. There you can get a lead. That's it. Call to action at the end of it. The videos are simple. Number one, you started with the topic, something as a hook, something to keep them watching you. Two is the content, small little information that you're going to give them. And lastly is the call to action. So never forget the call to action. Number three, for the long-term formats, is prioritizing retention over virality. We just talked about this. Make it about genuinity. 5 minutes video with 35% retention, it gets better reaction than 30-second video with 40% retention. So long-term format is coming back, and that's everywhere. That's in Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Let's talk about number three, very, very quickly. So this may be relevant and not relevant to our industry, but you need to know about this, that the social platforms are becoming search engines. And we knew this, that started in the middle of 2025. Used to be Google. Hasn't lost its track yet. There are still billions of searches in Google, never gonna go away. But if I wanna know more information about the particular expertise and I wanna get connected to a specific person, then I search on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Then I see that specialized person. And that's why you need that audience. So when they're looking for their first time home and they wanna know, and they're wondering, they're locators, they wanna know whether they should move to your pack-up neighborhood, should they or not? What's the pros and cons? And when they're searching it on the social media, you have a video there, they come and watch you. That's how the connection comes in. So that's what's happening right now with the social media. I'm gonna skip that one, but number 4 is this expert personal brands are replacing influencers. That's the biggest thing that's replacing the social media's behavior right now as an algorithm. Now, of course, if you're on social media, you've seen girls dancing or guys dancing. I have to be careful what I say here. And the prettier they are, they become influencers. I'm being very careful what I say. And They become influencers with a lot of followers, and the companies, the brands, they start hiring them to advertise because they have high followers. Am I correct? Right. So that's closing its doors. The brands are not hiring influencers anymore. And that's a good news for who? For you as a brand. Why? Because you are your own brand. You are your own skilled person. You're the specialized in that field, right? So that's exactly what the companies are doing. If I'm Nike, I'm going to be hiring athletes now, not a dancing girl or a boy. So what do we do? And what are the recommendations very quickly on that? Is to becoming known for one specific thing. That's, again, niching down. I think I'm getting tired of keep calling it niching down because I've been saying it since I think I came from my mother's womb. If you are a brand, stop chasing followers count. Don't do it. You're not needing too many followers. Don't let that stop you. Even if you have 100 followers, I told you the story, 128 followers on my YouTube, and I closed 2 deals. Why not you? I'm boring like hell. I have accent of right out loud. You don't. Damn. Explore co-branded products. We're going to skip the number 3 on that one because that's not as relevant to our industry, but we're going forward. Number 5, viral influencers are dying. Now that's a little bit different in terms of the influencers. We're talking the virtuality, the AI. You might be very surprised. I'm Generation X, you're Generation X. I'm not insulting you. We're good looking and we're Capricorn. So the AI and a virtual contents are dying. And who's requesting it? You would be surprised. People like yourself, the Generation Z. Oh, you're Generation Z? I don't know about that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Generation Z are the one that created AI. You're the one that built in the future. So they're the one that we're looking into the future from them, and they don't want to see AI anymore. If you have a faceless video, or if you use AI and you invest in your money, I'm saying that very straightforward. If you're investing your money on AI to replace you, stop it now, because it's done. People want to see genuine you. They want to see a person like me, ugly and with accent, going out there and say the way it is. The way it is. They want to see a serious person or a funny person that is real, genuine. And that's who you are. So be yourself. If I'm coming here after that goddamn speech that he had and I was scared, I couldn't have even talked for 1 minute. But I'm myself. I'm not trying to be John Tsai. This is me. Be yourself. All right. Moving forward with that, so stop investing on AI. And number 5, social fatigue and quality reset. The old model told us to keep posting as much as you can and something will stick at one point. No more. The new model in 2026, it wants quality rather than quantity. One video, and you don't have to post those trending on Instagram anymore. Used to be what? Used to be 3 stories, 2 reels, and 2 stories a day. God damn it, I need to hire somebody to film me like him all the time. You don't have to do that anymore. 1 video per week. If you keep it consistent with a value toward that target audience, it's good enough. All right, next.
So more is not better.
More is not better. Any day of the week is working. Doesn't matter. So one thing that you can actually, you can track that is through your admin side and see, you can see the age, you can see the demographics that they're watching you, and they can see the timing that it's actually spiking. And then base it based on, okay, I see the spike at 12 o'clock, I'm gonna start posting at 12 o'clock. His spike was at around 3 p.m. I think his contents are going at around 3 p.m. That's why. Or 4? Was it 4-ish? Like 3:30, 4-ish. So you can judge that based on your own audience. Every audience is different. I learned that from a good agent that he was doing great YouTube on a Chinese language. And he said his audience were mostly on mainland China. And so he started posting on the time that they were available. So look at the admin side of your account and calculate it based on that. Few changes in ChatGPT if everybody's using it or any AI. We're looking at Perplexity, ChatGPT, and Gemini. These are the top three for three big companies out there, OpenAI, Microsoft, and Google. The biggest thing, of course, that all of them, they started doing what Google was doing, and that was, I repeated that again one more time. EAT. Who can tell me what's replacing for or what's it stand for? EEAT. Say it loud. It's here. Yes, thank you for that. And that's going to be you. So you are the expertise, you are the experienced person, you are the authority type, and you are the trustworthy agent that they can trust to guide them through that whole deal. And that's what Google concentrated long ago. Now, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini, of course, following that trend. That means what? If you ask ChatGPT a question, eventually that's going to, again, closing its door. What it used to do, it used to go to Quora or Reddit. What are they? Public domains. People going in there and put their opinion, grab those answers and give it to you. That's why sometimes we said, oh God, ChatGPT is hallucinating again. No more. So it's shutting down the people's opinion. Why? Because it's more about expertise now. But who's the expertise in our field? Who is it? You are. You are the real estate agent as an expertise person, as someone that is skilled and knowledgeable. So why not you being in front of that question that comes in ChatGPT? And that's what it's exactly doing right. So ChatGPT, you're asking for, let's say, why do I have a high fever? What do I do? It goes to not Quora anymore, or it doesn't go to Reddit to ask people's opinion. It's going to go to med centers, doctors, nurses, the forums that they are belonging to them. And that's going to do exactly for real estate. That's the biggest change that's coming into the AI in 2026 right here. The other change is that it's becoming quite predictive. If you notice, in end of December, they rolled it as a beta, but right now it's on. If you go to your ChatGPT as a landing page, it will give you ideas of what you want to do next, right? It started doing that. It's funny. Sometimes I just refresh my page and see what other ideas it's giving me, and it's just exactly what I want to do. It's like it's there reading my mind. There you go. Why not be there and train your ChatGPT to give you what you want? And biggest change again is that's for AI. It's the voice to text that's coming in 2026. So be ready for that change. I'm not going to talk about it too much because there's not much of a changes in the AI at this point, but there are strong AIs out there that you can hire to make your text into, your voice into text right away. So eventually, so here is the big news behind the scene with OpenAI, the guy that created the iPhone. That is the key. He's going to say, and he's going to propose, I don't want people to use the cell phones anymore. I want them just to walk and talk and communicate. And that's how the communication is going to be from now on. The Wear glasses are coming in, iPhones are going out, voice are coming in. You don't have to go to your phone and search for your phone to go and search for something or check your emails anymore or respond to the emails. That's the biggest change coming in to the AI. So just watch out on that one. And for that, I'm going to end this session with one final takeaway. And that's the final takeaway right here for the AI version. Be genuine, be yourself, and make sure that you don't target anyone and anybody. The other day, I asked for the Align group to tell me they're niching down their target audience. There were some good answers, and there was no bad answer. One was upsiders and downsiders. What else is out there? That's anywhere and anywhere, but be nowhere. Be somewhere today. find your target audience, answer the questions, because right now it's more than ever, the new AEO, answer engine optimization, is the SEO. Let's go for it. I'm going to ask Mr. John Tsai to give us the powerhouse of what we have as a tradition. Let's do the affirmation. Stand up. Everyone, stand up.
Get off mute.
Let's get off the mute in here.
Yeah,
Let's go,
guys.
guys.
I already put the 90-day chat.
Introduce yourself.
90-day chat, accountability chat into the role play chat link. Join it. We're gonna do it with you. And guys, this is gonna be our year. Our year to dominate. Okay, and I truly believe this. Everybody else,
All right, let's go.
Let's do it, buddy. Who is that?
JP.
Let's go, Kuya. All right, repeat after me. I'm the best.
I'm the
I am
best.
the best.
Yes.
2026 is my year.
2026 is
2026
my year.
Goal achiever.
I am a goal achiever.
Achiever.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Listing agent.
Great listing
Great
agent.
listing agent.
I'm a great buyer's agent.
I'm a great buyer's agent.
Agent.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
I succeed in spite of anything.
I succeed
in spite of everything.
Until I win.
Until
I win.
My mindset is strong all day long.
My mindset is
Set it
strong.
strong all day long.
Can.
I can.
I can.
I can.
I will.
I
I
must.
must.
Still.
I can, I will, I must.
I'm the best.
I'm the best.
I am the best.